What's going on, guys? It's your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at it again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we are doing the Garfield movie review, and man, this movie was actually like not that bad, honestly. I've found myself actually pretty entertained about this movie, you know. Before we head straight into the review, just 3 things I want to say real quickly. 1, make sure you stream my new song called The Best is officially out on all streaming platforms. 2nd is make sure you join my Discord server if you guys want to get notified of videos. And 3 is make sure you hit that button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 750 subscribers before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys can reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 700 subscribers, so if you want to help me reach that goal instead, that would also really mean a lot. Anywho, let's head straight into this Garfield movie review. Man, like, I'm actually genuinely surprised that I found this movie, like, entertaining, you know? And obviously this is more catered to kids and everything, but, like, it did keep me there, like, entertained, you know? Like, I didn't feel like any, like, boring part was there and everything. I felt like the pacing was genuinely on point in this film. I really liked the animation, too. The animation, like, at first it did feel kind of, like not necessarily wonky, but like it definitely needed some getting used to, you know. But I feel like around like the 20-minute mark is when you're kind of like, okay, I kind of get this animation, you know. And I really love the story, you know. I feel like there's definitely a lot of different character arcs, you know, when it came to all of the characters, you know, besides Otto. Obviously Otto is just kind of like the only one that doesn't really have a character arc, or the villain, but other than those two, you know, like I felt like everyone had their own character arcs and everything, and it was just cool to see, honestly, all that. Actually, also the cow, honestly, that's another character too that didn't really have a character arc, but besides those 3, you know, they all each had character arcs, and I found them very entertaining, you know. I feel like every single character, honestly, was entertaining, you know, and I think that's another thing too that really brought out this movie, like, so good, honestly. I really do hope, you know, that they do make a sequel on this, honestly. It's not me kind of like getting excited for it, you know. I'm just hoping they do it, because this movie was actually not that bad, honestly. I feel like it does deserve a sequel in my personal opinion. Again, the whole storyline was really cool, honestly. Like, it was good, honestly, and just it really like was so entertaining. Obviously it's a kid movie, it's not gonna keep me on the edge of my seat and everything, but it just felt entertaining. Like, the whole pacing about it, just like, and Chris Pratt being Garfield, you know, for some weird reason, it has a good match to it, you know, in some type of way. Like, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I kind of like it, you know. Samuel L. Jackson being the dad too was kind of something that I was kind of like, you know, you could hear it a little bit, but then you kind of like, you know, it's getting used to it, you know. That's another thing too. Like, I feel like when it comes to like voice acting and everything, it's definitely something that like you'd have to get used to when it comes to all that, you know, because especially with like Transformers 1, for example, a lot of people were kind of iffy about Chris Hemsworth, and I forgot his name already, that voices Megatron. Like, they were kind of iffy about them too, you know, but it makes sense for them to like voice them, because like they're supposed to be like young teenagers, you know, in that film. Once they get older, they'll probably have the Peter Cullen voice and I forgot the voice actor for Megatron when it comes to the movies. The voice acting, you could get used to it a lot, you know, especially with Samuel L. Jackson. Snoop Dogg makes a freaking cameo, honestly. I thought he was going to play a bigger role, honestly, in my personal opinion, in this movie, but he was literally just a cameo. This is like one of those cameos where like you just kind of put it in there, you know, in some type of way, and it does actually have some purpose, you know. It doesn't really, it's not like a throwaway type of cameo, but it has purpose in it, because he tells Garfield about stuff that his dad used to do back in the day, pretty much to see him, and it gave like a purpose to Garfield throughout the film. Not only that, but like sometimes you could tell that a movie will throw in a cameo just because the artist is making a song for them on the freaking, what's it called, on the movie, you know. Like, for example, with, I forgot who it was, but I think it was one of the Metro Boomin people for Across the Spider-Verse that just decided to have a random ass line in Across the Spider-Verse and was like, did that guy or something? I forgot what he said, but like, I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say, you know. But yeah, like, Snoop Dogg definitely was weird. Honestly, I kind of forgot that he was gonna be part of the movie, you know, but I also remembered that from the trailer, you know. But I just thought he was gonna have a bigger role than just being there, you know, because my initial thought when that came out was Garfield trying to get all of them out, you know, maybe plan an attack or something, I don't know. But again, just the character arcs in general for all the characters was just so good, honestly. Like, the whole pacing of, like, I love the pacing of this film. The pace, it just had perfect pacing in my personal opinion. Comparing this to like, let's say like Super Mario Bros, you know, that movie, like the pacing was was good, but the beginning felt a little too fast in my personal opinion, and I feel like some people could agree with that in some type of way, but like, I just find the pacing for this film very like on point, I would say. I think that's the best way I can really describe it, you know. They do lean in a little too much to like the whole like background story, you know, and everything, but I still feel like it's still good enough, you know. I'm kind of like 50-50 on it, because obviously once you look at it, you're gonna like find it interesting, you know, to find all that backstory and everything. But like once you like finish the whole movie, you kind of realize that they really do spend a good amount of time really talking about their history, you know, and it's just kind of like it's still good, you know, in some type of way. So it's definitely 50-50 when it comes to the backstories and everything. But other than that though, such an amazing movie, and I definitely do think it deserves a sequel, you know. Even especially in the end credits, literally Garfield in comic form saying that like, why are you still here? Oh wait, you're waiting for the sequel. And that actually was kind of funny, honestly. Imagine seeing that in the theater. That would have been mad funny, honestly. But yeah, that is going to be my Garfield review. If you guys did enjoy this review, make sure you hit that button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know what you guys think of the movie. If you guys watched it, did you guys like it? Did you guys think it was aired? Did you guys like it whatsoever? I'd love to start a conversation with you guys. Anywho, peace out, guys. To enjoy your day. Make every day an awesome day. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know to have a positive mindset. Peace.